This is an Insane Cast production. You are listening to Thanks for Watching, the All Movies Podcast. With your cast, DJ, Beth, Joe, and Jimmy. And now, thanks for watching.
Welcome to episode 72 of Thanks for Watching. Yeah, did you ever think we'd get to 72?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, good. I think it won't be long before we're at 100. This is going to be amazing. We got to think of something really cool for our 100th episode.
Okay.
I don't know what we're going to do, but that just sounds super cool.
I know. I already know.
You already know?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do a show.
We're going to do a very special show.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Ooh. Can you imagine like an episode of about 100 years of film? Something like that. Okay. Well, we'll have a discussion about that in our future meetings.
Stuff.
Should we have any?
Okay.
So, okay. So, introductions. I'm DJ from Thanks for Watching, and up in Riverside.
Hi, DJ. I'm Jimmy.
Hey,
Nice
Jimmy.
to meet you.
Yeah, good to hear you on the show again. That's awesome.
I know, it's been a minute, right?
It sure has. Holy mackerel. You've got work on the brain. You remind me of The Devil's Advocate, constantly at work, right? The Keanu
Right.
Reeves film.
Yep.
It was. Just without all the sex, I'm guessing, because you're so far away, that's not happening.
Thanks for that awkward moment. Not a sponsor.
Thanks for watching. Sponsored by Awkward Moments.
I love it. I don't know where this...
We'd be millionaires.
Right?
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. This verbal diarrhea, I don't know where it comes from. I'm not even medicated.
Yikes.
I know. So, coming to us... Right? It must be. Oh, my gosh. I'm becoming my mother. Speaking of my mother, from way up near my mom...
Oh.
Yeah,
Smooth as silk, that segue.
Yeah.
It's Beth.
Hi, Beth.
Hi.
Did y'all have a good weekend?
Oh, sure.
I had a
Did you have a weekend of
fabulous
movies?
weekend, actually.
Actually? Cool. What'd you do?
I watched, I binged some TV, but I did not go to the movies. But
Nice.
I had a
Wow.
serious quality time with people I hadn't seen for quite a while.
That's what's important.
Oh, that is important. That's awesome. Beth, what did you do?
I worked all weekend.
You worked the whole weekend. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
She had quality time with people that she sees often.
All the time.
And puppies.
Puppies.
This week you showed us a puppy with what's his name? I thought his name was Miko, same as my dog.
Yeah. Miko.
Yeah.
He's huge, though.
Yeah.
He was a mastiff, and he weighs like 130 pounds, and I
Whoa.
renamed him Meatwad, because he's just like a big, sweet, just blop of meat.
Meatwad, I like it.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Miko's a good boy.
I would love to have our Miko meet that Miko.
I think that would go over super well if your Miko didn't have a problem with a giant Miko.
No, I think my Miko would not have a problem with the giant one.
Which is great.
It's the little ones we're kind of iffy about.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So,
I'll let you know when Big Miko's back at work.
yeah, and we're in town,
Yeah. It's like when the planets align, when the great conjunction is at hand.
Yeah, holy moly. Whew. Is it hot where you're at? Because it's certainly hot here.
As balls.
Yikes.
Hot.
Yikes.
I'm not even sure how hot it was today, like number-wise.
Oh, well.
Let's look at what Google has to lie about it. Oh, it says that it's 99. So
wow,
and it's 7:20. So it says it's currently 91.
Wow.
So
and I heard
probably
the
not
heat wave
lying
was
too
over.
much.
No, probably not.
Well, it always says that it's colder than it is.
Wow.
So it was probably in the threes today.
Whoa. I went to Comic-Con yesterday.
I am jealous.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh my goodness. Carry on.
Yeah, you okay, Jimmy? We need to call the ambulance.
No, I'm just choking on my own spit.
Oh my gosh.
I hate it when
I
that
do
happens.
that. I know what you mean.
Like I'm caught between saying something and restraint, and it's like, why even try? Just whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I find that Comic-Con is almost exactly like D23. Like, it's
Except
crowded.
bigger and more nerdy.
It is bigger. There was a lot more cosplay.
Yeah.
And
well, there's
even
a bigger base to draw from because it's everything.
That's
not just
true.
Disney.
right. And we just dressed as our Zootopia characters while
I
we
know,
were
you
there.
guys are so freaking cute.
And I have never been stopped so many times for a picture.
That's fantastic.
That was kind of cool. Yeah, I enjoyed it. And then there was a nice lady who interviewed us. Like, she was part of a local paper, and
Wow.
so she stopped us and interviewed. I don't know if she was local, but anyway. So I also plugged the podcast, of course. So we'll see
Good.
how that works.
New listeners.
Yay!
Welcome if you came to us from a Comic-Con article.
Exactly. One fun thing that happened is this happened to somebody right next to me. They were trying to get in with somebody else's badge.
Oh, I see.
And other people got in with other people's badges just fine. But then this guy next to me...
So was the person who got in just fine dressed as a bunny and the person who did not get in just fine dressed as a fox?
Yes.
Dork. I mean, whoever that fox was a dork.
Yeah. So, and really it was... it beeped red, which is the wrong color.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the guy was like, huh? What happened? And the security guy was like, I need to see your badge and your ID. And,
Wah, wah.
and I watched this guy just hand over the stuff, and he goes, well, I have to take this badge, and I have to escort you out.
Oh, Manischewitz, the fox got jettisoned from Comic-Con?
Yep. But it was fun. It was neat seeing all those people there. That was cool.
I bet. That's,
Yeah.
just the cosplay alone, I would imagine, was
Oh,
worth
yeah.
going. And then all the neat stuff that you can... Oh, I'm so jelly.
Yeah, there was a lot. I mean, you could buy...
Anything.
You could spend so much money there. It's, you'd think that with the price of the ticket, the cost of everything wouldn't be as much. Nope.
Why
That
would you
stuff-
think that? No, people save, all year to go to Comic-Con and dress up and buy all the stuff that they want, so...
Yeah, holy moly. And, I saw the Utilikilts group there. That was
Nice.
fun.
Excellent.
Nice group of people. Really super cool.
I'm going to
So.
look up some pictures. Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Oh,
Comic-Con, you're going to look them up.
yep.
Well, while you're doing that, we're going to talk a little bit about the rundown of the show, which isn't very much. The Lion King came out. Yeah. So, saw The Lion King. We'll have box office numbers. I'm guessing Lion King's number one, but I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure that's a...
Yeah.
thing.
So, then we'll have streaming challenge. I love this week's challenge. Next week's openings, future films, and our new discussion. Entertainment news. So last week I couldn't remember the man's name, and I don't know why, but it was Rip Torn.
Rip Torn. Yeah, he sent me
He
a
was-
text in the middle of the night. He's like, it was Rip Torn! And I'm like,
Yeah.
If you had told
Yeah.
me what he was in, I would have told you what you were talking about.
Yeah. 88 years. And that wasn't his real name, right? Rip Torn? He had a different name.
I'm
I
not
don't-
off the top of my head aware of this, but I will look it up. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like a fake name.
Right, Rip Torn. Yeah.
I mean, it's just two words that mean that, Elmore Roll Torn Jr.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So.
buddy.
Yeah, but I enjoyed his work as he,
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah. Other news. Weird Al's UHF just turned 30 on Sunday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. He says that that he's not interested in a sequel because, some weird deranged fans are like, do a second one. And he's like, no, not really interested in a sequel of that one. He says, but he is in talks for a new movie.
Oh, good.
He is interested in doing more movies and TV. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Well, he's on all sorts of TV shows all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's like a voiceover king.
Oh, yeah. He's like got this good voice and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just happens that way. Other things, Natalie Portman is most likely going to play the female Thor.
Really?
Yeah, I'm curious how they're going to do that because she plays his love interest.
Right.
So...
I just had the worst possible joke come into my head.
Okay. What is it?
Well, I won't give you the whole thing, but it did have something to do with, like, being the god of thunder being sexually transmitted, but...
Okay. Never mind. You don't have to say it.
I told you.
Yep.
So you can edit that out if you choose.
Well, I hate editing.
I will, because...
I do a lot of editing.
I know you do.
Okay. So, but that's all the news, unless you guys have some news.
Someone else died.
Yeah.
Someone important, too. 88 years old, I thought.
That was Rip Torn, I think. Well, or, other people could die at 88, I guess.
No,
Sorry.
it wasn't him.
No.
Anyways, I'll, blurt it out in the middle of someone talking, probably.
Yeah, or send a text
Ross
to
Perot died.
Beth. Yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah, Ross Perot.
Yeah, that's who it was.
There you go.
Yeah.
I give a crap about that guy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Perot.
looking at his... Yeah, he was shaking up the mainstream back in the day.
Back in the 90s,
Yeah.
he run and it wasn't prudent.
Not prudent. That was awesome.
It wouldn't be prudent. Yeah.
Excuse me.
All right. So let's see. Check-in. Oh yeah. Where am I? Oh yeah. I know. Clicked on the wrong button. Computers need to do what I think, not what I click.
Do as I say, not as I do. You just, parentaled your computer.
I did, bad computer, you. So we have a voicemail, 512 podcast. You can also text it. When we suggest movie topics and such, we get a lot of people that text that number, which is really nifty. We have an email, shout out at tfwmovies.com, and that's found on our website, www.tfwmovies.com. We still have the earthquake stuff up on our webpage. I don't know if I'm going to take that down or just move it somewhere else.
People like to learn things.
They do. So we might do that. We have Patreon. That's right. Patreon.com/tfwmovies. And through the Patreon, you get to listen to our live show on Discord.
Hey-o, lucky you.
And then type in whatever weird memes and stuff that you can do. That
You can
stuff
also,
Crackhead Blue does.
Yeah, Blue is her gift game is strong.
Yeah.
But you can also hear all of the stuff since you're hearing it live that DJ edits out.
Yeah, exactly. And let's see what else. I'm going through this part of transitioning, so I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about. We don't have another blog up yet, but we will. One of the cool things is that I think what I want to do is move forward with the Marco Polo.
Yeah.
What do you think of that, Beth? How are you liking it?
I mean, I was talking on it at work to Penny today.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't dislike it.
Got it.
Okay. I like the user interface better than Snapchat. So,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it's a similar thingy, but less irritating.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, we'll see. It keeps the stuff, so if we say something, it's there forever and ever. Amen.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hello, friend.
Oh, look at that. It's Joe.
Hey guys,
How you doing,
Hey,
man?
Joe.
doing good.
Welcome.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. How's the sister?
She's great.
Yay!
She had my niece and nephew with her. Awesome to see them. They're big and saying words. It's pretty cool.
That's
Wow.
a nuts feeling, isn't it? When
Yeah.
they start doing stuff.
Yeah, like when your nephew starts talking to you about internet memes, you're like, hold on, man.
Whoa.
What? You're not supposed to be saying stuff like that.
Whoa, yeah.
It's
Holy
weird when
moly.
they shed their baby exoskeleton and become little people.
Yeah, like, it's pretty cool. But it's good to see them. Yeah.
Very
What have I
cool.
missed so far?
Oh!
Boy, you have
Comic-Con
missed.
rundown, show rundown. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we're actually.
Dead people from last week.
Okay.
That's right. We're getting ready to go into our film discussion. Actually, our Western film discussion.
Oh, excellent.
So, what was I was saying about Patreon? I can't remember now. I was just,
You were rambling.
Saying, yeah.
I do that.
Just
I
talking
ramble
about
a
how
bit.
Patreon is cool, and you were asking about Marco Polo and how you want to Marco Polo more.
Yeah, because that seemed a little fun, and I do it with this other podcast, and boy, am I having a good time with it. So, I think this might be fun for our Patreon peeps.
Yeah.
So, and I have added folks that really help the show. So, like Checho, he's on there. Who else? There's other people. Penny's on there. You may never see Penny. I'm just saying. But at least she can listen in. Yeah. So. Yeah. Okay. So here we are in our discussion of Western films. Y'all ready for this? Yeah.
Every time you do it, man.
I know. I love that. I totally love that. Well, let's see. Crackhead Blue. She's first. So she left her list at home.
Oh
She
no!
says. Yeah. So she was without her wonderful list. But she did send me 3 of them.
Okay.
Just to be, she was racking her brain while we were sitting there. And she's like, oh, shoot, I never sent my list in. And I was like, you blew it.
Wah, wah.
Aw. Well, she made it with 3. Kill Bill, which I absolutely love. Django Unchained. Mm-hmm. That's a great one as well. And Back to the Future 3.
Ah.
Yes. And that movie, I love and hate.
Yeah.
No. I mean, yes, but 2 is the one I really hate. So,
Yeah,
but,
I think
yeah,
that's
love
pretty
and
universal.
hate.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Hold on a second. What
Huh.
did you just say?
Well, okay, it's a figurative hate. It's not a real hate, because I still love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
I was just assuming that he meant it that way because he doesn't
Yeah.
hate anything.
Right. It's the to be
he does.
continued thing that got me going, like,
He
"Gah!"
does
okay.
hate something.
He does hate horse
Something.
ghosts.
Yeah, that too. And mushrooms.
And I can't stand mushrooms. They're horrible. Terrible, terrible. Anyway, so there that is. There's Crackhead Blues, unless she discorded something new that's not there.
Not yet.
Okay, well, okay, so here is, I need to remember that. Okay, Joshua Struthers chimed in.
Cool.
He put Blazing Saddles,
Good.
Paint Your Wagon, The Quick and the Dead.
There you go. Oh,
And-
Blue found her list.
Oh, yay! And then Lust in the Dust.
Man, I forgot all about The Quick and the Dead. I feel dumb.
Uh-oh.
Well done.
That's okay.
All right.
At least you didn't put it under 2 titles instead of one as being The Quick.
Have you seen that movie, The Quick End? No, but I've seen The Dead. Hey.
See that? See that? Welcome to my world. How this happens, I don't even know. So what else? I see Crackhead Blue throwing some stuff out on our list.
Yeah.
What is she throwing down?
Dances with Wolves.
Oh,
No
okay.
Country for Old Men and Spirit.
Yeah.
Spirit.
Spirit.
Dude, No Country for Old Men. That guy is super scary.
He is. Also, I just really like how Blue in all the caps goes, horses.
I knew what you were thinking.
That's so good.
I was right there with you going, oh, great.
That's some good stuff right there.
Yeah. Well, horses have their place in film. I mean,
Apparently it's in Westerns, because they're in most of them.
definitely. That's true. That's true. Lisa from work, she chimed in with Tombstone,
Oh, good one. Hi, Lisa.
Django,
Django Unchained.
Unchained, yes, and True Grit.
Good call. Wait,
Is there more than one Django?
well, there's 2 True Grits.
Oh dear. She didn't specify which exactly True Grit she was talking
Probably the newer one.
Probably.
about. Probably. Okay. Got it.
You like how I'm just selling everybody's movie knowledge short? It's probably the new one because nobody knows old movies.
Poor Lisa. Poor
What a
Lisa.
jerk thing to do.
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
bum.
Richie. We call him Little Dicky sometimes.
Oh, hello.
I'm sure he
Yeah.
loves that.
Yeah.
That's his fault.
Sorry for your nickname.
Yeah. Well, he told us a story about his mom calling him Dicky.
Oh, and then, see, you can't, okay.
Yes.
Sir. Not you, DJ.
Yeah.
If you don't want that sort of nickname to be perpetuated, don't tell people about it.
Right?
Right?
Right.
You can nip it in the bud.
Like, nobody can call you that if they don't know that you're called that.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he has the best twin daughters in the world that I know so far, so...
Those are good girls.
He does deserve a little teasing every once in a while, but he picked Tombstone and Silverado.
There we go.
Yes, and he said he really liked the story behind how Kevin Costner got that part.
Okay.
He told the story about his role being edited out of The Big Chill, and so the director was like, "Yeah, but let me make it up to you and put you in this film."
Here, enjoy this.
Yes.
There you go.
So apparently his character was in a coma, and there were a bunch of flashbacks that just didn't made
Just-
Silverado go too long, I suppose. So, yeah.
Oh, that was nice.
The Big Chill.
Big Chill. There you go.
Thank you.
I was like, I think you're backwards on that, friend.
I did go backwards. Pardon me. Jackie, the one and only wife of Jim. I liked hers. I edited hers a little bit.
How dare you, you presumptuous hack!
Yes. Well, she said that there was this movie with Dolly Parton, and it was Emerald or something, and I think it was Rhinestone.
That is so deaf. My wife is so culturally deaf.
And Rhinestone is the best!
Yes, it is a great one.
It's a Shiny Rock movie.
Yes. Exactly.
Oh, Rhinestone.
Okay.
Simultaneously wonderful and terrible all at the same time.
Oh, very good.
I don't know if it counts as a Western, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on my list because I love it so much.
I do too. That's pretty awesome.
I mean, it's... Okay, go ahead.
It's Dolly
That's
Parton,
okay.
dude.
Everything Dolly's in is a Western, right?
No!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But I will give it a pass because I love Rhinestones so much.
Yeah.
I don't think that I've seen that.
Yeah, you are probably a happier person having not seen it. But it is so... Okay, I know I've talked about it before. Short premise here. Dolly Parton makes a bet to get her country music singing contract from the guy who owns this shitty bar, saying that she can teach anyone to be a country music singing sensation. Enter Sylvester Stallone, and she teaches him to be...
Wow. Okay.
This is what I'm saying. Simultaneously terrible and wonderful, all at the same time.
I totally remember this film, too.
It's so good bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it is good bad.
Now I need to
So
listen
DJ, you need to interview Jackie why she loves that movie so much. I already know, but I think it would be
you
priceless.
do?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll ask her about it.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Okay, cool. We did get a voicemail, and this is where I'm going to try and do an awkward throw the voicemail into...
Well, you already messed up the language part of it, so let's get on.
Yeah. There we go. Bingo. I know. Here it is. I'm going to throw it into Discord right now. I'm pretty sure.
Ow.
Maybe.
It got
I like that
thrown.
it mark as a spoiler. Well, that's funny. Okay, now we can hit play at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey, this is Tyler from the 29 Toes podcast. I am the 9 Toes part of it. Am I too late for the Westerns? If not, my favorite Western is Ringo. All right, thanks, bye.
Very cool. All right. Well, thank you, Tyler, the 9 Toes part of the podcast of 29 Toes. Appreciate you sending us our voicemail. And it sounded great on your end because, I edited it in. So, okay. Teacher J.M. Strauss sent in. He says, The Lone Ranger, Davy Crockett, and... Beth, cover your ears.
It's okay.
Okay, Old Yeller. I know. I know. So, there we go. That's what we round out our loyal listeners' versions of their favorite films. Yay!
And good job. Thank you for calling and giving us a voicemail. DJ's been asking for one for 100 years.
I know, and you're our first. Yay!
Hooray!
100 years.
A long time. Oh, yeah.
He looks pretty good for being older than 100.
That's true. Yep.
Well, when 900 years old you reach, look as good you will not.
Yes.
I'll be peeing myself a lot, I think.
Oh, jeez, DJ.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep, there it is. Let's go into our cast favorites, shall we?
That sounds like a great idea.
Yay! Okay, here we go. Wild Wild West is one of my faves. Tombstone.
Good.
Django Unchained. I like that one. Three Amigos.
Yes!
Rango. Mm-hmm. I am throwing City Slickers in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Shanghai Noons.
Nice.
Shanghai Noon. Bleh.
Noons?
Don't.
Well, he got caught up with Shanghai Nights as well.
Yes, thank you. Back to the Future 3.
There you go.
Curse you. And Wagons East.
Ha!
Yeah. Love John Candy.
Pour one out for my homies.
Yep. And then the Lone Ranger.
Okay.
Yeah. So, that's, there you have it. That's my list. I could have totally kept going, but I had to stop.
Long lists are long.
Yeah. They are long.
Long list was long.
Yes. In a continuing fashion.
There you go. So, Jimmy, what do you got for us?
I have 3 fabulous films, all of which I love.
Okay.
And in no particular order. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Nice.
The Outlaw Josie Wales.
Good one.
And Hell or High Water.
Oh.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah. Hell or High
I've only
Water.
seen that once, but I remember it.
It was a good one.
I remember I like it.
No, it's very good.
They just made that one too. They just remade it, didn't they?
I don't know about a remake.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't talking about the remake.
Oh, that wasn't a remake then. That was the one.
Both of them are good.
Okay.
I like both of them equally.
Equally as
Good
good.
choices.
Thank
Both
you.
10s.
Who's next? Who wants to go
next.
next?
Oh my god.
What?
The pauses today.
I know.
It's just like... Okay, I'll go since everyone's just like...
Well, your name is next on the show notes, so.
Joe.
What a notes.
Joe,
What
my
notes?
friend. You know I don't
Notes.
look at the show notes. You
Yeah.
know this.
Yeah.
Okay, so in no particular order, my westerns are The Magnificent Seven, the original, but I haven't seen the new one, but I want to. True Grit, both of them I like. Blazing Saddles, there's only one. The Shakiest Gun in the West, Don Knotts, come on.
I was looking at that.
Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, glorious. Westward the Women is an old classic that was just fantastic. McClintock is very funny. Silverado is good. The Sons of Katie Elder is a classic. And now Rhinestone. And honorable mention for TV/movie purposes, Space Western Firefly/Serenity. Really? Really? You're not going to count that, but Rhinestone's okay?
I never seen Rhinestone, so I don't know.
It takes place in 1982
Yeah.
in New York.
Yeah, I don't know about Rhinestone. Just because Dolly Parton's in there?
That's
Is that
what
why
they said.
Is that why I got the
I
pass?
got straight overruled. They sing Western music. They wear Western clothing. There is a horse. Don't
You
start
were
with
shooting
me.
Rhinestone down?
I was originally,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Well, I'm on your side.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't think it was a Western.
I don't.
Yeah, you haven't even seen it and you know it's not a Western.
Boom.
But it doesn't matter because it's hilarious. Take it like a man.
Put that in your corncob pipe and smoke it.
Yeah.
Westerns.
You Weston,
You Westerns, you. All right. All right, my list.
Yeah. Are you next
I'm gonna,
on the show notes?
I am. That's why I'm going next.
Got it.
All right. I'm going with The Magnificent Seven, the new one.
Oh, look at you go.
I really liked it.
Okay.
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Ah.
Tombstone. That's probably my favorite Western ever.
Okay.
I love that story. I love that telling of it. I love Kurt Russell. I love Val Kilmer. I love all of it. That whole...
It is very well done.
That final showdown, like...
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so good. All of that. That movie's so good. I could watch it from any point it's on television and just finish it.
Ah, it's one of those.
Yeah.
It's on, you watch it. Got it.
Yeah, totally. And then my honorable mentions, Unforgiven, Blazing Saddles,
Hey.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Young Guns,
Ah, dang it.
Yep, that's a good one.
and Maverick.
Ah, crap balls. Maverick is great.
Maverick's amazing.
So good. Shit.
I love that movie.
Like, why isn't that on my list?
Yeah, Maverick is such a good movie.
Damn it.
And I'm sure I could have. I'm sure if I, if I thought about the list all week like we were supposed to, I'm sure I could have come up with more.
I think you did a great job.
I think
Yeah,
you
that was
showed
good.
great restraint.
Yeah, you need these lists like at the drop of your hat rather than do it off the cuff rather than think about it too hard.
But then you forget frickin' Maverick.
Yeah. Well, one of us didn't.
But that's the
true.
point. It's what pops into your head first.
Yeah.
Those are obviously your more favorite ones, right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Maybe not.
Yeah, well.
Rhinestone.
Oh, I love Rhinestone. It's not a Western, but I love it so much. It's so bad, you guys.
I've never seen it. I don't think I want to watch it.
Country and Western?
Maybe that's what she was thinking. Country western.
I'm just
because I was
saying.
looking for emeralds. I could not.
They commonly say it country western singing sensation several times in the movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a video.
And
Yeah.
I guess we weren't specific enough about what kind of western rather than country western.
Rhinestone.
You're looking it up.
Straight up, I'm looking it up.
I think it's labeled comedy.
It is.
Yeah.
So you guys keep on whatever you're doing. I'm going to find a terrible piece of film involving Sylvester Stallone singing.
And just to tack on to the Western theme, I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 lately.
Oh,
so
there you go.
It's been fitting in there.
Very cool.
It's a great game.
It is.
Yeah. Do you play that one live streaming?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
That one
Got
is off stream.
That one's personal use only.
Lots of horse riding.
Oh, jeez.
Getting drunk.
And I've modeled my online character after Bass Reeves. Interesting history character there.
Nice.
If you look him up, you can find out about him. But we're not talking about him because his movie hasn't been made yet. And when it is made, we will talk about it.
There you go. That's it. Oh, real quick, your opinion about we said it in the news, but what is your thought of Natalie Portman playing female Thor?
I'm okay with it because in the comic book arc, Jane does wield Mjolnir, so it would make sense that Jane from the movies becomes Lady Thor because she does in the comics. So
that's pretty sick. Perfect.
There it is.
I didn't know that, but I did I was like, well, she's basically Thor's interest in the Thor films, so I thought
so
maybe.
In the comic book arc, Jane is able to wield Mjolnir unbeknownst to Odin's son, and when he finds out, it's
Did it get all
good.
jelly?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it kind of becomes like a, hey, who's playing tricks on me, you, or all that type of thing.
That's exactly how it went.
So,
okay.
Hey, who's playing tricks on me, you?
Joe, I got a question for you.
Hit me.
IMDb is probably a liar.
Okay.
They do that sometimes.
That's what I'm prefacing this commentary with. But it says that The Legend of Bass Reeves was released in 2010.
What?
Isn't that a game, though, or no?
No.
A drama based on the life of Bass Reeves, the first African-American United States Deputy Marshal. Just saying.
You might want to check that out.
I didn't realize they had already done something on him. I meant there needs to be like a Hollywood adaptation of his story.
This is it.
Really?
Morgan Freeman.
What?
Really?
Apparently.
Wow. Yeah, you're going to have to check this out. You're going to have to watch this film. Jimmy, you should just email that over to him.
I'm already looking at it.
Never mind. Hey, you should look at it right now. Oh, good. It's done.
DJ, you're such a great manager. You managed,
Yay!
you managed to make anything awkward.
It's an HBO miniseries. HBO miniseries.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
I do.
So
when you said the name,
He brought
I knew
in
the
about
character.
3,000 bounties.
Right.
3,000.
Wow.
3,000.
He
Wonder if
was
we
a
can get
badass.
it on demand at HBO.
I'm gonna look for it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So,
Well, thank you, Jimmy.
No, little known fact is, just it actually was a name that I knew when you said, and I go, why do I know that name? Like, oh, that's that badass dude.
Yeah, he
showed
was
him.
a good dude. He was. Yeah, he showed him. He
He
did.
showed him that he's a real Western.
He is the real Western.
Yeah.
Real Western. Fantastic.
All right.
Well, moving on.
Well, moving on. How about to stuff we're putting in our eyes.
Okay.
Shoehorn it in there.
Shoehorn it in there, exactly.
What did you put in your eyes? Because I didn't put nothing in my eyes.
Oh, I saw The Lion King, and that was this classic love story between two lion cubs who just think love is gross, and then the boy meets girl and boy are going, wah! Boy runs away, and girl ends up finding him and wrestling him to the ground, and then boy falls in love with girl and becomes the king of Pride Land.
And if you haven't seen
and everything
Lion King yet, let us remove the rock from upon you.
Right. So, a little bit about this Lion King and what I thought of this film. It was almost exactly like the Lion King animated film. But well done with the CGI. Honestly, that was actually really cool. They did change a few things. Just a few. And do you remember ever seeing, either of you guys, the Lion King 1.5?
Yes.
Okay. So, it's much like that. You know how Timon and Pumbaa just sort of took over and you still had all the songs and,
right,
and everything, but Timon and Pumbaa were just a little bit different and explained a little bit extra. So, in this case, Timon and Pumbaa had a few different lines and a few different things. And, you know, it was really good. I mean, they did a good job, I think, of copying the film almost exactly. Timon and Pumbaa stole the show, I think, by changing it up a little bit.
Got it.
So they did a little bit longer version of the, you know, that song "In the Jungle," the quiet. Yeah, that I can't do it, you know. But what is it called? The Lion.
No. How does it go?
Yeah,
the Lion Sleeps Tonight.
But how's it go?
Yeah, I was listening to you sing it.
Yeah, because
I'm curious. How's it go?
I can't go that high.
I don't know the words,
how does it go?
though.
You know, Weema Wep. That's as good as it gets. If I had like an ensemble around me,
DJ, I think he wants you to start at the beginning, not just pick out the pieces you want to pick out.
I mean, just like I don't know if we know the song unless you sing the whole thing.
How does it go?
Yeah, no, it's not going.
I'm just saying, like, how are we supposed to know?
No,
we can't just pick the pieces out.
Right.
Okay,
right.
just because my gas is bad doesn't mean I'm like Timon. I can't remember this song.
In the jungle.
Pumbaa was the farty one.
I mean, Pumbaa. Right. Oh, jeez. Oh, and spoiler alert.
Oh.
In that song, he says, "I got downhearted every time that I." He actually said farted.
Oh my god!
I know.
Call the
Rated
police.
R.
Yep. There goes.
Call the police.
Disney's really let go that extreme family rating.
Yep.
Because
Can't
of the
believe
fart.
Yep. So, but there was a little flashback, and there was a neat little gassy scene that was kind of funny too. Like I said, Timon and Pumbaa stole the show.
Scene.
Yes, the hyenas, they weren't as funny.
Oh yeah,
they were
Shenzi,
a little.
Bonsai and Ed weren't as funny. What a bummer.
They were much more serious, and another little spoiler. They did not have the Mufasa shivering scene.
Oh,
I know.
Mufasa.
Yes, that did not happen.
Well,
So, a little disappointed in that.
I guess
but
that's
overall,
what you traded for the extended "Lion Sleeps Tonight" song.
Yes,
How's
exactly.
that go, though?
Yeah,
How's that go?
I'm not 100% sure what song you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy.
You started
Seth
it.
Rogen as Timon. I mean, as Pumbaa. I thought that was good casting. He just can't sing.
Well,
you know,
not everyone is perfect.
it's almost like me trying to
Well,
belt something out.
People that I think that you probably could do a better job then.
Yeah,
I don't
let's hear
think
it.
so.
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
crazy.
the song though, like,
Yeah,
how does it
let's
go?
hear it.
I am not falling for this. I am not. You know, my love for center
Well,
of
if you're gonna
attention is
criticize
really.
Seth Rogen.
No.
It's only fair.
Right?
Put up or shut up.
Yeah, man.
Put your money where your mouth is there, pal.
What money? I ain't got no money.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're all broke.
Right. If it wasn't thanks for watching, it would be broke ass podcast.
That's not a lie.
Good title.
That
That is
not
a
a
good
joke.
title.
Broke ass podcast.
Sponsored by collection agencies across the United States.
Yeah. Oh, I think the title is actually. How's that go?
What the song though?
How's that go, though?
Yeah.
I'm still not sure. Still not sure. What are we talking about?
Why? Why is this happening to me? I don't know what to rate this film.
10.
Not well. I mean, it wasn't as sing-song as the first one, so I don't know what I would have rate the first one. So I'd have to give it less. So I don't know. I'd probably have to give this one an 8
Well,
because the other one was probably a 9.
okay.
The
Yeah.
original?
The original was a 9. This has got to be an 8.
So here's a question for you:
Yes.
did the horrible sad scene happen?
Oh, it happened.
Oh, bastards!
Was there a trigger
yeah.
warning?
I'm pretty sure they're like, "Hey, you guys know how this movie goes, right?"
Yeah,
Well, there
you've
was
seen
a rumbly.
We've all seen this before.
Yeah, there was a rumbly in the seats and stuff, and the music was similar as well.
A rumbly in the seat.
That
A
is
rumbly.
what he said.
I
That was
think
a
that
rumbly.
A couple
was
different things.
that was Pumbaa.
Did you have extra butter on your popcorn?
Oh, that's
and
funny. Yeah.
upset your tummy?
Oh, we didn't have popcorn. It should have though. That would have made it a lot better.
So did they dress and drag and do the hula?
No,
You can
they
be a
didn't.
big toy.
They didn't. They didn't. But there was. I like how they did it, though. I mean, it was a different thing. It was like everybody was like, "We need somebody to be bait," and yeah, boy, do we wish somebody was bait. And Pumbaa is like, "Why are y'all looking at me?" And then. Timon, I don't want to tell you because it's so funny. I'll tell.
Okay,
Forget it.
I don't want to tell you. I'll tell you.
I'll tell you.
You know what you can
It's-
do instead? You could sing
What?
the song.
Why don't you go see it? But okay, so instead instead of singing like the
Just ignore me. I
drag
just see how
song
you are.
that I know I can't help it, but Timon starts with a French accent
Ugh.
and starts inviting them to dinner.
Ew. Oh.
And
guest style.
they did be our guest style, and then he sang it.
Wow.
I thought it was
Wait,
great.
he did?
Yes, he did.
Can't do that.
I
mean,
know.
Does that count as like cultural appropriation?
I don't know, but I feel like
I don't think Disney. All right,
Yeah.
Beth. You're
Right.
You're
It
on
was a joke.
You're on a timeout.
yeah.
Fine.
Time out. No,
Until
but
DJ
here's what I
sings.
love. I know until DJ sings. Oh gosh, you guys. So one of the cool things I thought was really neat is it felt like there was a little bit of fourth wall breaking in this film. So, and I don't know if they did that in the original. So that was kind of nifty, and probably the comments or even the stuff with the French singing thing that seemed like it was probably the part. What was it? Yeah, the fourth wall breaking ish. So, anyway, that's my take on all that. What can I say? What else? I think that's it.
Did you rate it yet?
Yes, an 8. I heard that. Somebody put a. What? Oh, Jimmy. We all Bumbleway.
You should sing along with that.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
You can do it. I have faith in you.
No,
I don't hear you.
who, me?
Yeah.
Yes, you dummy.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
There it is. We did it, ladies and gentlemen.
Bumbleway.
Oh, you heard it here, guys. You
We
heard
made
it here.
DJ sing.
There you go. You did
You
it.
fell for it.
I am satisfied.
Good job, Jimmy.
Yeah, well done.
Bumbleway.
Well, sometimes you can bring the horse to water, but sometimes you just gotta drown that fucker.
Oh,
But then it becomes a horse ghost and it ruins his whole vibe.
Thank you for picking up on that. That's what happens after like 10 years of being co-hosts. Is
yeah.
we just share
Just roll out the red carpet and then I prance down it like an idiot.
You all hate me.
No, we love you. That's why we do it, man.
I know. Crazy.
You love the attention, so shut up.
I do. You're right. You're right. That's how you can get me. You're like, I'm a tension whore, and I just want to do that.
It's so true. But I think we all are to some extent.
Or
That's
we probably
I
wouldn't
mean,
be
you
doing
have to
this.
be. Exactly. You have to be to just be like, oh, yeah, guys, who I don't know, come and listen to me talk because my
Yeah.
opinion's
Come
important.
listen to my opinions because I'm the
Yeah.
best.
I have stuff to say.
Y'all are crazy. Let's move on, shall we?
Yes, listeners, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. That's
Thanks
right.
for being here.
Yes. Last week's movie clip challenge was Clueless.
It sure was.
Yep. And both Crackhead Blue and Teacher J.M. Strauss got it this time.
Shocking.
I know. Totally shocking. I think one of those days Tyler did from the 29 Toes podcast.
Hey.
Somebody did. But not this one. Not this one. He didn't text me or anything like that for that. So. But anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. So congrats
So
to you
many
two.
places.
Oh, hey,
Yes.
Here's my random butt-in useless fact. 33% of all Americans over the age of 12 now are active listeners of podcasts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Informative and stimulating.
Right, I heard it on NPR.
Ha! That's
Oh.
cool.
NPR.
I heard it on NPR.
I did.
This is NPR.
That's right.
Nice. Well, hey, we got to tap into that somehow.
So if 3% of you 33 want to come on over, check it out.
Yeah. Check it out.
We
Check it out. We got a
appreciate
challenge.
those. We know you have options when you listen to podcasts, and we appreciate your ears.
That's right.
I like that. We appreciate your ears.
Yes, we sure do. All right. Here is this week's challenge.
What do you mean? What? Well, I mean, is it the or the? Is it the Frank or the beans?
I already know it.
I don't know. It looks like I think it's a little bit of both.
Don't give it away.
Frank some beans.
As if that didn't.
What's that bubble there? What do you think? It's a. Well, how the hell did you get the beans above the Frank? I mean, I don't know. It wasn't like it was a well thought out plan. You know, there.
Well, there you
It wasn't
go.
like it was a well thought out plan. Yeah,
It
no
was
joke.
not.
Oh, dude, someone dressed up as Dark Helmet at Comic-Con? That's awesome.
Now you're looking at Comic-Con pictures.
Yeah, I didn't get to go.
Yeah. Sweet. So there you have it. Text us 512-podcast. Let us know what you think it is. If you were a Patreon member, you'd be in Discord right now, knowing exactly what it is, typing it in right this second,
Yeah.
knowing what it is.
I
So,
doubt
anyway.
Crackhead Blue knows what it is. Forka beans!
Yep. All right, that's our challenge for this week. Streaming is our next segment. What do we got? Because, I'm still streaming all the DC stuff, and I'm not done yet. Yeah, I actually just started to get done, what is it? Oh, it's stop. Hey, stop!
That was so perfect.
That was pretty good.
So perfect.
Oh boy!
It was almost like I could just see him like pushing you out of the way in front of the microphone, so I could shout that.
Yeah.
Like, get out of the way! I have stuff to say.
Oh, well, I'm done.
Man,
Never
that's
mind.
some good stuff.
I'll let y'all take over
Classic.
from here.
So what is it that you stream, Mr.
Oh,
DJ?
it's Arrow. I'm finishing up Arrow now, and then I'll talk about Arrow when I'm done.
What about you, Beth? What are you streaming right now?
I was actually streaming some video from Rhinestone.
I love the power of suggestion.
Thank you, Jackie.
Right? I had to watch it now. I'm like, ooh.
Yep. My wife does that.
But
She
I was
seriously
on
does
Netflix watching a competition show about glass blowing.
Dude!
Called
Wow.
Blown Away. It's the shit! Watch it!
Dude, I've watched I think I actually no, I didn't finish the series. I think I've seen 5 people be blown away.
It's really cool.
No, it is.
Glass blowing is hard.
I'm like,
I was
damn.
too.
I forgot all about
So I was
that.
watching that. And then a bunch of other things that I've seen a million times when I'm trying to go to sleep. I watched that. Like I watched Empire Strikes Back and a bunch of things. But,
So what about you, Joe?
I haven't been streaming anything. Well, I'm actually. I think I'm gonna stream that Deadwood movie sometime this week, hopefully.
Right? I'm going to try that too.
And it looks like I have a new miniseries to look up as well.
Yep.
And yeah, I haven't really been streaming.
Well,
anything.
good. I'm glad that we were able to provide you something to do with all of your extra time.
Right?
Yeah, all of my.
Both of them.
Just laying around doing nothing.
Yeah,
All of us.
I wish that were the case.
For as
Right?
crazy.
Isn't that like living the dream?
Well, I have no idea when I squeeze this stuff in until today when I took inventory of what I actually do. I like one eye binge watch stuff at work while I'm working, and my work product's actually pretty good. I got through the whole season of Last Chance U, but that was yesterday. I binged the whole 4th season. It was really good. It's the one that the football program from all the kids that get kicked out of D1 schools.
Right.
And they go to a junior college, and it was awesome. The season was awesome. I loved it. Madam's Secretary, new season came out. Tia Leone, great.
Yep.
All of the current hot political buttons, they were all pushed. Blown Away, which, amen, Beth, that show, competition shows for me are either I absolutely love them or it's a 10-minute and it's off.
Right.
Blown Away, I think I watched 3 episodes and stayed up until like 11:30 the night I found that show.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Like
They're
the crap-
teaching you a bunch of stuff, and like it's just incredible how they make it all. And then they'll be working on something for 3 hours and then drop it, and they're like, "Crap! I got to make it again in 10 minutes."
Competition. You're right about those competition shows. I don't know what it is about it, but I mean, I know it's all produced reality TV, but
Right.
I mean, Blue and I used to watch Face Off all the time.
All the time.
And man, that show was so good just to see how talented these people are making costumes and doing makeup effects and whatnot. Like,
yeah. I love an interesting competition show. Like,
and then it would bleed over into like the Cupcake Wars or the Cake Wars one, and like I kind of pay attention just to see like, oh look, they made a cake that looks like Bart Simpson. Oh, the
Right.
head fell off. Okay, I'm good on that.
See, I like the Nailed It ones. Those things
Yeah,
are so
Nailed
funny.
It is so fun.
I haven't checked that out yet. You told me what it was, but I haven't checked it out.
Yeah.
There was a boxing show years ago where they trained these young up and coming boxers in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the end of the show, they got like a contract, and they fought at the MGM, and they got a
Nice.
Toyota Tundra and all this crap. Well, the dude that lost in the final round was in my year at law school, Thomas Gennaro. Great guy. Excellent boxer, I hear.
Cool.
I'm trying to remember the name of the show. It was Sugar Ray Leonard was the one that put the show on. But yeah, no. But Blown Away is cool. And I think it's because they have such a good variety of artists.
Yeah.
Because they're
all different.
They have a young black guy that is, to me, he is probably the most, like, takes the reality and forms it into glass. The other ones are, like, totally ethereal, like, this cup has a hole in it. And
Right.
it means shit will fall out of the hole. And
I'm
like,
making Venetian glass taco holders.
Like, well, no shit. You got a cup with a hole in it. That's like kissing your sister. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it good. That's what makes it
But that's
great.
also art. I mean,
Yeah.
it's such a subjective thing.
See, you get a guy like me, and I'm like, where the hell's the utility? The taco things I thought were cool. I
those
wanted
were
to
cool.
buy some of those. I'm like,
Those are some fancy-ass taco holders.
But you guys
You
gotta
know, that's
watch
when
it.
you have your fancy eating night.
Right. I watched a docudrama called Marshall. You probably would like it a lot, Joe. It's about Thurgood Marshall.
Okay.
He started the NAACP
Yeah.
and first African American justice on the Supreme Court.
Supreme Court. Yep.
This guy's. I've always liked Marshall. I love it. I love reading his opinions. I actually used one piece of an opinion, actually a dissent he wrote in a motion I wrote last week. I just love his down to earth, like just that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You can say it as much as you want. It doesn't make sense kind of attitude. But they made a movie about the trial of Joseph Spell, black man accused of raping a white woman. Surprise, surprise. And the way that movie came together, actually, if we had to do a lawyer movie, it probably would be one or two on my list. So I would seriously recommend it to anyone who likes movies that are historically based at all. Trying to remember the name of the other actor. Oh, anyways, doesn't matter. Watch the film. You'll love it. Josh
Cool.
Gad. Kate Hudson's in it, too.
Oh,
So,
cool.
and I think it's a Netflix original film.
Okay.
So,
Speaking of Netflix original films, they're gonna start scaling those back. I'm hearing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear that too.
Yeah, they don't need to release one every day.
What are you talking about?
What's wrong with you?
I know.
I need one every 12-hour
10 minutes.
news cycle. Yeah,
Right?
Come on.
Like they're trying to compete with YouTube and 5-minute videos, and I'm like,
yeah, they
But
must
that's
have.
real hard. They have more contributors.
yeah.
I heard on NPR as well that there's so many films coming out from Netflix, Amazon, YouTube, all the new production phase,
Right.
that TV stars are actually becoming more popular again.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah, totally. Because they're, shorter attention span. The short episodes work for more people, probably.
Right.
The binging culture that we've kind of become like, I need to consume this entire season tonight. Hey, what are you doing next weekend? I'm watching season 5 of Show X, and I don't want to be bothered. So,
and they were, they were throwing numbers out. Like Game of Thrones was, they said it was costing them $170 million per episode, and they made money hand over fist.
Oh.
So when you've got that kind of activity, and makes sense, makes money sense.
Sure does.
But
if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
That's right. That is the title of the show.
Text it to me.
Text it to you.
Are your ears broke?
Because he forgets it.
Yeah.
I'll leave you in charge of that, Joe, as you're saying, dude.
I'm on it.
So what do we got coming up next week? What are you guys excited to see?
Ooh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That does look fun.
What is that?
That comes out next week? Okay.
Yep, it sure does. So Quentin Tarantino is film number 9, according to the big screen trailer that says.
And they wouldn't lie.
I can't imagine how they would do that. So, and then, so that's what's coming out.
Okay.
So, yeah. Up next is box office numbers.
They're coming. Oh my goodness. You will never, ever guess.
Never, ever.
Never, ever?
I'm pretty sure it's Crazy Rich Asians, right?
No, Hellboy, the new Hellboy.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Right?
Hellboy.
Right? Because truth be told, I was asking about what came in number 21 or 23. I can't remember.
Gotcha.
I was actually looking at the bottom 10 of this.
Oh, damn it.
Best list. Yeah.
Near the jungle. Oh, sorry.
So, I'm going to give you 3 films. And you guys, in your mind, without saying it out loud, assign a number.
Okay.
Spider-Man, Far From Home. Lion King.
Okay, it's in my mind. Okay, that's in my mind.
Toy Story 4.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Disney had a rough week.
They did, didn't they?
I got it.
Okay, so one at a time, who thinks was in first place? What movie?
Lion King.
Yeah, Lion King.
Okay, what about second place?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I agree with Spider-Man.
And that leaves, by default, Toy Story 4. And you guys got 100% today.
Wow, very cool.
It's probably, like, for me, it would have been my first 100% on any test I've ever taken in my entire life.
Wow.
Except
How much
for
like
the commercial driver's license test?
I feel like Spider-Man cast a bigger net, so it probably had more. It got more money. That's
it
my
was
hunch.
It was a bigger web. He casted. You're welcome.
Well, the good thing is they've doubled what their budget was, so they're doing okay. Lion King doesn't even put a budget because I can't even imagine. And Toy Story has grossed almost $380 million, so
they're doing okay.
Yeah,
Disney's hurting, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus that whole
didn't
park
Endgame
thing,
finally
it was.
make the top selling movie of all time? I think they
right
did.
around $855 million.
They did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, holy moly.
Congratulations, guys. You did it.
Yeah, look at you guys taking over the box
Re-release
office.
and everything.
Yep, and making it a lot of money. Holy moly.
So what's the deal with all the re-releases for Disney? I have my own theory, but I'm interested.
I think they like money, and a lot of the stuff is a cash cow, so they decided to just
They're
cash in on it.
Yeah, man.
banking on stuff that has done well in the past.
Yeah, and newer technologies. I mean, CGI is way better now than when Lion King came out.
Yep.
Let's see what we could do with it. You know,
So
Walt Disney probably would have done that.
So here's my crazy theory. My theory is they're building up a revenue portfolio, and they're going to either break it off as its own entity under Disney, or try to sell it and retain the rights to royalties for those movies and characters and merchandise.
Oh yeah.
That's
That'll
my
happen.
thought.
I don't see a sale.
Yeah.
I see a break off and umbrella
Yeah, Disney.
control.
Once Disney grabs hold of something, it doesn't let go.
No,
I don't know.
I mean, Euro
Well-
Disney remains that right there.
It had Miramax for a while. It got rid of that.
Is Miramax still a thing?
I don't know. I don't think so. They dissolved it probably.
Exactly.
You're right. Yeah, that's a good point. I
I have
hear.
to look it up and see if Miramax is still a thing.
Now,
I'm looking right now.
Oh, are you?
Its
Now-
CEO is still active as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mulan. I hear Mushu is not in it.
Yep.
Why would they do that?
Oh. Harvey Weinstein.
Oh yeah, that's why. Whoops.
Understood.
Yeah, that makes sense now.
I didn't read it. Whatever it was.
Just,
You didn't really need to read that. That was everywhere.
yeah, it was just Harvey Weinstein was one of the founders of Miramax.
Oh, never
There you
mind.
go.
Yeah, sorry. Took me a second. I was a little slow.
Yeah, I judging by the trailer, I didn't expect to see Mushu in it because it looks like they're going for the more actual, like, Legend of Mulan and less the, hey, kids, get behind this funny dragon side of Mulan, which, don't get me wrong, Mulan is one of my favorites, and I love me some Mushu, but I'm interested to see what they're doing with it, because it
I
looked
am
pretty
too.
badass.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look pretty badass. I am looking forward to it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. The comic relief goes some way. Like in Lion King, there were two hyenas. Not all three were funny. Two of them were sort of funny. They were trying. It was like, meh. So, I know I brought it back over there.
No, it's fine.
Cool. Thank you, Jimmy, for the box office numbers.
Yep, thanks, Jim.
Yep. Future movies and trailers. Guys, I saw the trailer for Kingsman.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it's
the
King's
prequel?
Man. Yeah, it's like a prequel. It looks so serious. I wonder how they're going to add comedy to it, because I thought that
Well,
was...
I mean, look at the way they did it in both the Kingsman movies.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't seen those.
Oh, they're pretty funny.
Are they
pretty
good?
Funny.
I
Yeah,
liked
I
them.
like them.
I
Penny's
did
not a
kind of
fan.
enjoy. Like, I saw the preview, obviously, for both of them. Or the trailer. I did kind of like the statesman that they showed in the second one.
Right.
I thought that was pretty neat. Like,
Yeah.
okay, we got your proper for the king, the king, the royalty guys over on the British side, but then we got our American statesmen, all
Right.
cowboyed out and shit. I thought that was pretty good.
Whiskey.
Yeah. There's so much about those movies that is just like sleeper hilarious. And some things that make you go, wow, okay, that was all right. You really went there. Good. Okay. And then there are things about it that are just hysterical for like, I know it's a good reason because Elton John's cameo in the second one is my personal favorite part.
It was pretty good.
It's so good.
I
So,
liked him.
yeah, there's so many layers to these movies, is what I was trying to say, and failing to get across. So, you guys, you should see it.
Yeah, definitely check it out. Top Gun, I saw that trailer with Joe.
Yeah, I debuted that, or not debuted, but I showed it in my Twitch stream on, I guess, Tuesday, whenever that was.
Yeah, I think so.
Or Thursday, maybe? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shared that with my viewing audience. We watched it, I think, twice. Yeah,
it looks
Top
good.
Gun Maverick. Top Gun Maverick. 2020.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looks like a cool film.
And we, Blue had never seen the original Top Gun.
How is that a thing, Blue?
And we just watched it on Saturday.
Okay,
How'd you like it?
I'm not sure. I think she was like, it is what it is. I think because she didn't see it as an 8-year-old boy.
Right.
Probably didn't.
That's totally
I'm not
the
saying you
truth.
had to be a boy to see that movie back then. I'm
No,
just saying,
but
like,
it was. I totally get what you're saying.
yeah. And then
My
if you've
brother
seen,
loved it.
yeah, right. And then if you've seen, Rounders,
Yeah.
where they talk about Top Gun
Yeah.
and all the hidden stuff within there. I mean, it's kind of funny when you watch it as an adult after seeing that Rounders clip, and you're like, oh man,
Oh yeah, look at that.
it's totally obvious.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
And if-
yeah, I have to check that out because I haven't done that. I mean, I've seen Rounders like for a long time ago, but I'm like,
Forever ago.
yeah.
So-
So now I have to do it again.
So, Beth, as a follow-up,
Yep.
Euro Disney is no longer publicly traded, and there was a tender offer, and there's a mandatory buyout of any shares that are left out there.
Okay.
So it's pretty much bye, Felicia.
Okay.
Yeah, I
because-
think it's something to do with they do a deal where they have to run it for a certain amount of time, and then
Right.
and then because it's in a foreign country, like those people's like it's our land, it's our stuff.
But then again, if you're going to
Them
look at it that
folks.
way, look how long. Because
Yeah.
that
Oh
that what broke the age of Disney in the late 90s, and
yeah.
it's been kicking this long. So
Yeah.
Right?
That's true. I haven't watched the trailer yet, but I did see an ad for A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
oh yeah,
Yeah, so that's the one with what's his name?
Tom Hanks.
Fred
Tom
Rogers.
Hanks, yes.
playing Mr. Rogers.
Yeah. So
It Chapter 2.
It Chapter 2. I have not seen that trailer. Oh, I have. Never
Yes, you
mind.
have.
Yes, I have.
You're gonna go watch that one, right?
I don't think there are any horses in it.
I know. I'll probably go. I'll probably see it. I mean, it's Stephen King. I can get behind that, sort of. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's the.
Yeah.
What Beth was
Next
trying
week.
to say.
Yeah. Next week, why don't we talk about cooking films?
Okay.
Films about cooking, not necessarily with cooking in it, unless it's significant. It's more what a film's about cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. 512 Podcast, shout out at tfwmovies.com, or Twitter, Facebook, Instagram us at tfwmovies. You can always send us a message. I put their stuff on the social medias all the time, so you just make a comment in our comics. Comment.
Make a comment.
Make a comment. Yeah. So
Whoa.
that's it. So plug something. Checho Standard Tattoo Shop. We went out with Checho this weekend.
I saw that Marco Polo.
Yeah, and then we went to Comic-Con with him as well. That was a hoot. So great guy, he does great stuff. When you saw me with him on what was it, the Oh, no, that was a Marco Polo the day before. Sorry. We were with him at his shop the day I showed you my kilt. On the Marco Polo. I was at his shop, and he was doing 5, he was on number 3 of 5 portraits that he was doing that day.
Wow.
So, yeah, he is the bomb at portrait special, let me tell you. If you have a portrait you want Checho to do it.
Photorealism at its finest.
Yeah. It is. His tattoos are awesome. And in fact, one of the gals that was under the knife at the time, not the knife, needle, there we go. Under the needle at the time, she had it on last year. I was like, so why are you here? How did you even find Checho and get into this? And she says, well, I was just waiting at my phone, waiting for that email address so I could send it to him because I really wanted it. And so her and her husband were both getting tattoos. He was getting one of his little doggy.
Aww.
Yeah. I don't know if it was a poodle. I think it was more of a terrier, but all white. It was cute. Yeah. So if you need a tattoo of a person or a dog or an animal, he'd be the one to do it. And then he turns and says, "So when am I doing that picture of Weird Al on you?"
Yes.
Or just
it was like I didn't even pay the deposit. Sorry.
DJ, you should get a Twinkie Wiener sandwich tattooed on your arm.
Oh, wouldn't that be funny?
Twinkie Wiener sandwich.
Yes, a Twinkie Wiener sandwich. UHF turned 30. You have to see that.
Twinkie Wiener sandwich. It's a Twinkie with a hot dog stuck in it, and then
Cheese Whiz.
Cheese Whiz on it. Yeah.
Gross.
Oh, it's actually not.
It's a Twinkie Wiener sandwich.
Okay. Time out.
Yeah.
You tried this?
Of course.
It's
of
disgusting.
Course.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I'm looking at a picture of it, and
DJ is a purist.
I want to throw up.
Don't throw up.
Just looking at it has made me physically unwell.
Oh my gosh! You really tried this?
Well, yeah, I was a kid. I was a teenager when I did, but still, I mean, I haven't done it in years. But I remember it was pretty good.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. You don't have to lie to us.
There's no way that was good.
I love hot dogs. I love that Cheese Whiz stuff, and I really love Twinkies, so it worked out really well.
Ugh.
Well,
all right. Well,
go.
Next challenge, guys. If we get 5 new Patreons next month, DJ will eat a Twinkie Wiener sandwich.
No.
What?
That he's already done it.
Yeah,
but he'll do it again.
No. If we get 5 new Patreons, Joe will eat a Twinkie Wiener
I will
sandwich.
not. Nope.
Aww.
Come on, man. Take one for the show.
Joe will sing.
I'll quit the show.
I believe your lady has spoken for you.
Sandwich.
Blue says
I will
yes.
do it. Okay, I will do it on my Twitch stream.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you have to be there too.
Okay.
5 new Patreons.
5 new Patreons.
5 new Patreons.
Not resubs, not anything else. New.
Okay. New Patreons.
Sounds good.
I'll eat a stupid...
Looking at that right now, it looks delicious.
No way!
Yes!
No,
I'm so
doesn't.
craving this now.
That looks horrible.
It looks super pretty. Well, maybe
that on our
it's
Insta.
like bacony Cheese Whiz.
No. Ooh, even
I
worse.
wouldn't make him eat the whole thing. If he liked it, yeah, do it. But if you don't, then don't.
I like how your girlfriend is making it harder for
I
you.
know. She's making it, not easy at all. Like, oh, yeah, just do it.
He'll totally do it. He's totally
do
game.
it. I'll make it happen. Don't worry about it.
Blue, you're
So
my
funny.
hero.
Yeah. Just Joe, you want to plug something?
Not anymore.
No.
Just
I don't mean your pie hole.
He wants to plug his mouth so he can't cram a Twinkie Wiener sandwich in there.
I can't blow. So I can't spew into this. Yeah. Guys,
Nice.
I stream on Twitch 3 nights a week. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I play video games for you guys to watch and hang out. It's a lot of fun. We play music. We play different stuff. You can find me at twitch.tv/apostle_OFC. Yeah, come by, hang out, chat it up. We're in there having a good time.
Woo!
Sweet. Jimmy, plug something? Yeah? No?
Sure.
What do you got?
If you're in a really bad accident or you have a shitty boss that you want to get rid of, and get paid to get rid of, or you're just generally disgruntled, go ahead and give me a call.
Have you been injured?
I love it.
Have you been injured in an accident? Do
I'm
you
just
need your
joking.
settlement?
That's totally against the rules of professional conduct. But seriously, if you need an attorney, no.
Yeah, but seriously, attorney if you need, yes.
No, just TFW
Need an
for
attorney?
life, baby.
Yeah. Are you in a gurney? Need an attorney? Oh, sorry.
Right.
DJ.
Oh, I know. I can't help it. Okay,
Oh,
Beth,
my
do you want to plug
goodness.
something?
Not really.
Okay. How about a show? No?
We have one last weekend for the pirate show, and then I have a
Yo
whole
ho!
weekend that I'm not on stage, but I'm still busy. And then for the next 6 weeks, what the hell is the name of that show? I don't know. It's a show about the trio McBride, or Whose Money Is This? I can't remember. The unfortunate mishaps of the trio.
Whose line is it?
I don't care.
Yeah, got it. Okay. Got it. Well, that being said, I guess it's time for the end.
Thank yous!
The thank yous. Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps
Now we
tonight.
can't stop singing. Listen.
I can't.
know.
See what you've done? You've opened up that can of worms. Sorry. You've been listening to Thanks for Watching, and I hope that you keep listening, even though that singing was terrible.
That's so good, though.
Thank you. So, big thank yous. Thank you to Patreon.
I should
Thank
have
you
made it 10
to
Patreons.
all those people. What, 10 Patreons? What? Thank you for helping our show out, because without you, boy.
We wouldn't have any Patreon support.
That's right, exactly.
And we would be no closer to getting Joe to eat a Twinkie Wiener sandwich.
That's right, exactly. So we need 5 more of you guys.
I said 10, right? I did.
I don't remember the 10. I missed the 10.
No, I
I
said,
think you only
I think
said,
I said
3, right?
I think I said 15.
I think you said
15.
3.
Well, we'll see. Let's just get a bunch
I said 5.
and see what happens. Why don't we do that? Yeah. Thank you, Joshua Struthers, not only for giving us your list, but also for helping us out with our opening of the show. Thank you, Big Checho, especially for the exciting fun at the beginning of the show. At least Sly Fox is grateful for the fun we had this weekend. And now thank you to our wonderful, talented cast. DJ McGee, Jimmy Harris, Beth Labine, and Joe Ray. Y'all are awesome. Thank you, Dorothy Field and Jackie Harris. You helped us out with a very shiny object of a film. Emerald. No, I mean Rhinestone. By the way, something you didn't know, Penny McGee, she edited show 69 all by herself.
Thank you, Penny.
Yeah, she did pretty good, pretty awesome stuff. She's awesome. Thank you all for all that you do. And then also you, the listening audience. So if you're Patreon, I know you're listening. But then if you're not Patreon and I know you're listening, you guys are pretty awesome too. And I'm grateful for the listen. So keep up the good ear cleanings.
Thank you for putting us in your ears.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Lend us your
And-
ears again next week.
Yes. Episode 73.
73. Rockin' 73.
That's right. Title to be determined later. And cut.
I was born in 73.